guys. Anyway, I wasn't saying anything important, trust. I was just talking about how good naps are, because I feel great because I took a nap. So this is when you'll tell me that my audio is weird, but you won't tell me last stream that I had my song playing in the background the entire time? Guys, I can't. You're supposed to be my rodeo, not rodeo, roadies, the people who like mess with the equipment at concerts and stuff. I trusted you, and you guys didn't tell me at all last stream. So you know what? I'm docking your pay. You guys are receiving half the amount of chocolate milk now. I hope you understand. Okay? Okay? What do you mean, yippee? Anyway, before we get started with Limbus Company today, I need to go on a little rant, okay? All right? Because when I was taking my nap today, my very good nap, I dreamt about Gem and the Holograms, which is this really old cartoon show. Came out in 1985. Has great music, but it's so problematic. Oh my god. It when I thought about it, when I woke up and I was thinking about Gem and the Holograms, I'm like, I am so pissed off now. Okay, hang on. I need to switch. Speak louder? Are you messing with me? I'm speaking about it as loud as I usually do. Hang on, I need you guys to see this. Okay, Gem and the Holograms, right? Follow me here. Gem and the Holograms. Came out in 1985. Great music. 3 seasons. I don't think they ever finished. I think that there was supposed to be more. I did not finish this show. But, oh, and thank you for checking into the reef, guys. And thank you, and good job redeeming first. Fox, I'm sorry. Oh, and thank you for helping me hit my goal of 360 follows on Twitch. I appreciate you. Oh yeah, 80s hair for sure. You can see it. Oh, wrong one. Okay. So yeah, this is a little old show. Great music. I still sing some of the songs today. I marathon this show. I was like so invested. It was on Netflix. I don't know if it's still on Netflix anymore, but I remember I found it on Netflix, and I'm like, I love the art and I want to watch it. So I sat down. I marathoned like all 3 seasons. I don't think I finished it though. I am pretty sure. You used to watch it, Kaden? I love that. So the premise of the show is that there's a girl, Jerica Benton, right here, right? She her father passed away, and he owned like a music company, I believe. And now that her father has passed, this evil CEO corporation guy wants to take over her dad's company and use it to promote his own talents, which are these 3 girls called the Misfits, and we will talk about them in a minute. Oh my god, the Misfits piss me off in a way you cannot understand. You cannot fathom my hatred for the Misfits and how they get away with everything when the stuff they do are actually crimes and they should be reported and sent to jail. I don't know how they get away with it. Do you remember Camp Lake Bottom? I don't know if it sounds familiar. Anyway, so Jerica Benton is like, I'm not gonna let you take my dad's company. So she finds like the secret. It's been a minute since I saw the show, guys. It's been a minute. Give me a second. Her dad had built this like machine, this futuristic machine thing, and it's like an AI, and it's basically where he made all of his music and stuff. And this AI machine thing has the ability to like turn they have instruments and stuff. They have like a secret place for them to record music and all that, and they have clothes and everything they could need to start a band and stuff. And the AI computer can also talk to them and transform their appearance. So Jerica is like, you know what, I'm gonna make a band with all of my friends. So she does. She makes a band, and she calls herself Gem, and the band is called the Holograms. So she's the main singer. And they take off immediately. They perform, and everybody loves them, and then they get signed to do their own music. I don't remember if they signed with anybody. I think the evil CEO guy tried to sign them, and they were like, no, we're gonna go do our own thing. Nah, I'll do my own thing. kind of stuff. But yeah, while they're trying to make it big, raise money to keep the other reason why they became a band, not only to protect her dad's company and legacy so that it doesn't get taken over by this corporation, is because they also run an orphanage, I believe, with all these kids, and they don't have enough funding to keep the orphanage running unless they get some money out of somewhere. So they're like, okay, we'll start a band, we'll make money from that, and that will keep the orphanage open and with the kids and stuff. So that's the second reason that they did it. Anyway, 7.4 out of 10. I mean, I kind of get, but that's rude. IMDb, rude. Anyway, so Derica also has a boyfriend, and this is like where most of my complaints come from. this guy. But you know, over the years, I have come to hate Derica and her boyfriend about as equally. I don't remember what her boyfriend's name is. Hang on. What's his name? Rio. Freaking Rio. So, nobody except her friends know that Jem is Derica. They keep it a secret, including her boyfriend. She never tells her boyfriend that she is Jem. So, like, the first time that Jem meets her boyfriend, she immediately flirts with him. And oh my god. And Rio is like, no, I have a girlfriend. And oh my god. He's like, I have a girlfriend, and it doesn't work. Hi, Disco. It's Christmas because we're gonna be doing Limbus Company soon, and right now we're on the Christmas episode, so it's Christmas theme in July. Don't worry about it. Nice to see you, Disco. Oh, let me give you a shout out. Hang on. But right now we're talking about Jem and the Holograms. Disco, are you familiar with Jem and the Holograms? I knew it. You have such the Jem and the Hologram vibes. I thought that immediately after I saw you for the first time. Oh, you're playing Super Mario World, too. I hope you're having fun with that. Everybody go check out Disco. She's adorable. I love her. She has beautiful design. She's also one of my Popeye members. Anyway, sorry about that. Where was I? Okay, yeah. So the advances towards Rio does not work at first. But I'm pretty sure, like, by the end of the episode, he is like all about her, and I think they kiss and stuff, and he just confirmed cheats on her. But I don't know, like, he tries to resist, and then but she keeps flirting with him, even though she knows that he's taken because she's dating him, literally. But she's trying to, like, coerce him into cheating. And then she finally, like, gets him. He's like, you know what? Okay, I do like you, Jem. I like you differently than Derica and whatever. But I don't know. He doesn't ever acknowledge it. He doesn't talk to Derica about it. He doesn't talk to Jem about it, that he's in a relationship. He never tells anybody about it. So he just, like, on the side, he'll just hang out with Derica, and he'll smooch and he'll support her and whatever. And then flip side, he will talk to Jem and he'll kiss her and stuff, and just nothing ever connects. That they are technically both cheating in a way. Like, Derica got him to cheat on herself with Jem, and then he is just cheating without even knowing that he is cheating on his girlfriend with his girlfriend. And there are so many, like, okay, so hang on. If I scroll, I don't remember which episode it is. I think it's like episode, okay, I think it's these episodes, the Starbright. Yeah, so they're making a movie. This first episode has my favorite song in the series from it. Who Is He Kissing? I love this song. So I don't know. I don't remember what leads to it, but he kisses Derica. Well, he's kissing Derica right there. That's Derica, and then that's Jem. And she just starts singing about, wait, but who is he kissing right now? Is he kissing me, Derica, or is he kissing Jem? You know, because cheating and stuff. And she's like, but who am I specifically? Am I Derica? Am I Jem? I don't know who I am right now. So she's having, like, a crisis. But why is she singing about this song? She's like, am I being used? Who does he prefer, me or her? Does he see some other girl when he looks my way? Like, I'm singing the lyrics right now. But she got herself into this situation. She sounded like, why is she upset that he's cheating on her when she's the one who started it? She literally went up to him and she was like, I like you. Can we date and stuff? Can we get it on? Like Donkey Kong. And then she gets mad at him that he's cheating on her, and he's like, well, who is he kissing right now? Derica. I hate them both so much. Oh my god. Oh my god. This show, just remembering this show stresses me out. And it's literally specifically because of the two main characters. Jem and her boyfriend. This is a really good song though. Really good song. I hate them both. They're both to blame. Anyway, I'm so sorry for that rant. I woke up and I thought about this. And I couldn't not address it to all of you, so thank you. Thank you for listening. Oh wait, I keep forgetting you guys can see my screen. I probably shouldn't do that. I should be careful. Hang on. Okay. But yeah, I was dreaming about that. So I woke up very angry. Like content, but angry. But how are we all doing today? Oh, thank you, Disco. If you gotta go, completely understand. Thank you for stopping in. I love you. I hope you get your laundry folded in an adequate amount of time. Yeah, I like the name Jerica too. I just don't like this Jerica. Gonna be honest here, I'm out of energy. Oh no, did you have to work today? It's okay. I hope that I can give you the energy that you need to keep going. Oh my god. Gem and the holograms, guys. Gem and the holograms. Literally, her friends are the only decent people. And even then, like, what's her name? Kimberly? I think it's her sister. She's the red-haired one of the friends. She's also kind of meh. She also kind of sucks in her own episodes because she gets jealous super easily, but I get it. Like, because Gem gets all of the opportunities and she's just known as the hologram. She doesn't even get a name. She's just the holograms with the backup. Even though they sing and they play instruments, they're doing more than Gem is, but she gets all of the recognition because it's called Gem and the Holograms. And you could not make a band like that today. You could not. That's like a whole Beyonce situation. I'm doing the new Honkai Star Rail update. See, guys, this is what happens when I nap and I get too much energy. Look at me. Look at me. I just can't stop talking now. You're so right. I hope you're having fun with it, Blue. I don't know. I keep seeing so much stuff about Phanon, and I want to see. Is it Phanon or Phanon? I always forget. I also saw some stuff where the VAs were actually acting out the scenes. It looks really fun. It looks really good. I want to see. I want to play more, but then I'm like, oh god, but I'm gonna be stuck in a dungeon for 5 years, and so it keeps. I'm stuck. I'm stuck in a paradox. It's a catch-22. I'm like, I want to play the game, but if I play the game, I have to play the dungeons, and I don't want to play the dungeons, but if I want to play the game, and if I want to see the game, and if I want to see the story in the game, I gotta play the dungeons, and I can't win. The only thing I could do is, like, watch, unless what if I just, like, don't play it, and I just react to the cutscenes? I mean, it's cheap, but I wouldn't have to do the dungeons, and I can just do them later. I'll see how you guys feel about that. It sounds good to me, but I'll see what everybody else thinks who watches my Honkai streams. But anyway, we're not talking about Honkai right now. We're talking about Gem of the Holograms. No, okay, let's move on. Let's go, let's play some Limbus Company. Let me get it pulled up here. I started stream a little bit earlier than usual just so I could rant about Gem and the Holograms. It was all planned. Every last bit of it. Have you thought about being an auctioneer? No, because, like, I've tried doing it. Like, I've tried practicing to say the words that they would usually say, but no, I would get tongue-tied and scrambled and all that way too easily. I would mess up too much times. It wouldn't be worth it. Anyway, it's Christmas, guys. That's why we're here. We're celebrating Christmas, and we're gonna do community night. But before we can do those things, we must finish Christmas. A touching reunion. Only if they're auctioning off Gem and the Holograms merch. True, true, true. I will participate for that, and only that. I will be your barker. Yeah, we gotta save Christmas, guys. It's the only way to get through to community night. Oh, they're still knocked out. Okay. Gonna use Malphos because of course I am. I'm gonna get my headphones on. So just to recap, Gem and the Holograms, great music, terrible show. Oh yeah, and I forgot to talk about the Misfits. Misfits are like the bad guys of the show. They're always antagonizing and Gem and the Holograms. They work for the evil CEO guy. And they're trying to also make it big as a band, but it's like canon that everybody hates their music. Like they never have an audience. Everybody hates them. So it's like, how are they successful? I don't know. The CEO just he must have money just coming out of his ass because they are just able to keep going. They're able to have concerts and stuff, get fully funded for projects and things because they work with the CEO guy, even though they make terrible music that nobody likes. But also, they're always trying to sabotage Gem and the Holograms, and they do actual crimes. Like, I think it's like the 3rd episode, where they're all on a ship together, like a cruise ship, and they literally just like start attacking the guest. They spray them with things, they throw pies at them, and like, yeah, it's a haha comedic moment, but also that's assault and they would get arrested. And there are scenes where, you know, they have like the guards and stuff on board, like the security, but they keep like losing. They slip and stuff, and they just get away with it. It's like, why did they not go to jail? Why did they not go to jail for assaulting all of the people on the ship? I don't know how the Misfits have not gone to jail yet. They're horrible people. Anyway, I'm so sorry about ranting about that. It had to be said though. Oh, that's because you can change the announcer, I believe. Like, literally, the week that I came back to Limbus Company, if I logged in enough days, which I didn't, which I was really... Yeah, the Misfit situation is wow. They really should be in jail, but they aren't. I don't know how they keep skirting by. But, it doesn't just have to be Dante. You can get other people to be the announcer. I know that the one that I could have gotten was Virgil. If I had logged in enough days, I could have gotten Virgil as the announcer, which would have been amazing. I want to see what he yells at all of the sinners. You guys suck. I could have done this better. I could have done this with my eyes closed. I think that you could also get each of the individual sinners to be the announcer. But I don't know. I don't even know how you would do that. Maybe it's probably something related to the battle pass. Well, Dante is, yes, Dante is the strategist, but also Dante is there to heal them. So even if they're not the announcer, they could still heal people. Hello, Art. We are back in it. It is time for Christmas. Sorry for the wait, guys. And for the random rant about Gem and the Holograms, but this is what happens. I'm glad you all sat down with me and embarked on that journey. Anyway, let's get back into it. I got my water here. I am prepped. You can get Ricardo as well. Oh my god. I can only imagine what his announcer messages sound like. I gotta see that. I think I'm gonna spend some time tonight during community night reacting to the different announcer voices. Okay. Thanks, everyone. How did you find me?
뒷문으로 들어왔소.
버스 내부에서
Yeah, you did.
관리자를 포함한 3명의 신호가 감지되지 않더군요.
그 즉시 수감자 전원을 대동한 수색이 진행되었소.
쉬라고 보낸 지 몇 분이나 됐다고. 이러면 곤란해, 단테.
I'm sorry. I don't know how this keeps happening. You go to take a break and then we get kidnapped by gnomes. We just can't win.
아무리 관리자님이라고 해도 이런 단독 행동은 큰 위험을 초래합니다. 주의해 주십시오.
Oh wow, that's like the first time Otis has kind of scolded us in a way. Like very vaguely. But that's a little bit. Good for you, Otis. Stand your ground. My greatest enemy reading. Clearly, Mr. skips the Christmas special. I'm sorry. So, how did you guys find us?
나의 추측이었어.
Ooh, Yu-Gi-Oh! I love Yu-Gi-Oh!
히스클리프 군은 시종일관 불안한 상태였지. 전후 상황을 고려하면
I thought the announcers
기사에
were from the Battle
도착하기 전에
Pass.
준비해야 할 것이 있는 것 같았어.
I'm guessing it's the paid one? Announcers are from Battle Pass, the Kanto Center, free pass level 120. Plus a side character, a group duo, gotcha, buying with paid Limbussy at dispenser, probably some other... Oh boy. I got you, Red, don't worry. You censored it too, I don't know why it still picked it up.
돈키호테 양은 이전 버스 경보가 있던 날 조금 늦게 뒷문으로 돌아왔소. 그리고 다음 날 나와 파우스트 양에게 도시에서 흔히 쓰이는 기호에 대한 설명이 묶인 책을 요구했소.
네, 파우스트가 몇 권 대여해 주었습니다.
You guys should have known she was gonna do something dumb then.
돈키호테 양은 내내 내 옆에서 그 책을 읽으며 흥분된 표정으로 책을 뒤적거렸소. 나의 컨디션이 좋지 않아 말을 걸지는 못했으나
There's another mini? I thought it just went straight to the next canto. Did I not see that correctly? I'll take a look.
코스프레, 복장, 주머니 등의 단어를 계속 중얼거렸지.
The cosplay, the dreaded cosplay.
이상의 일들을 종합하면 돈키호테 양은 버스의 경보에서 뭔가 자신을 혹하게 하는 기호를 찾았고
The Kanto Center is from the free pass at the Kanto Center? So it would be Hong Lu. And the side character is from paid? Lucky, you can spoil this for me. Is the side character for this battle pass a Hong Lu's brother? Say yes. Say yes. Say yes. Say yes, Lucky. Say yes. Lucky. If it is his brother, I will play the mirror dungeon. I will play the mirror dungeon. I will get to level 120. I surmise that Miss Don Quixote witnessed a series of symbols that caught her attention when...
문의 위치는 파우스트가 알고 있었기 때문에 결과적으로 이 공간에 도착할 수 있었습니다.
문까지 가는 동안 복도에 있던 존재들과 전투를 치렀다.
Oh my god, it's so hot in my room. I hate summer. I hate it. I put the AC on and then it's just way too cold. And then I turn it back off and then it's a sauna again. Even though I have my fan on, I am just prone to suffering. But Lucky, I want to know. I want to know now. I can't, I'm too busy. Anyway.
그나마 조무르기들이니까 다행이었지.
I won't have to scroll very, very far in the battle pass.
그런 상황에서 수감자가 사망하기라도 한다면 영구적인 인원 손실을 발생시킬 수도 있습니다. 이해하셨나요? 관리자님이 없는 상황에서 일어나는 전투는 저희에게 지극히 위험합니다.
복도 어딘가에서 시체가 되어 영영 되살아나지 못할 수도 있었다.
2 months, Blue? Oh boy. Some people have told me that they completed it in like 2 weeks. And the battle pass does run for a while, so I can I can probably still do it.
관리자님의 단독 행동이 얼마나 큰 위험인지, 그리고 책임이 얼마나 중한지 숙지해 주시면 좋겠군요.
Yeah, that's probably it, Red.
관리자님은 반드시 살아남아야만 합니다. 아시겠습니까?
Okay, Otis. Jesus. Back up a little bit. Need some personal space, thank you. You must survive, Executive Manager. Do I make myself clear? Do I make myself clear? I don't think that you can finish the battle pass without doing the mirror dungeon. I've never seen Otis look at me like that. Her gaze was cold and ruthless.
이번엔 운이 좋았던 것입니다, 단테. 애초에 그 기회의 나열은 그런 식으로 때려 맞추듯 해석할 수 있는 것 또한 아니었고요.
Instructions unclear, die in a blaze of glory. It's the only way. It's the only way. Otis said differently. To be fair, that's something Odysseus would do. And she is based off Odysseus. So. I'm really sorry. I don't know what else to say. I just wanted some threads for my boy.
그보다
돈,
Not Don Quixote?
그렇네요. 돈 키호테, 히스클리프. 그 두 명은 어디로 간 거죠?
Ishmael speaks Ryoshu. They're knocked out. Oh, that's... I told them exactly how the events transpired.
잘도 살아있었네.
How do three even manage to survive this far? I ask myself that every day.
관리자 양반. 나까지 덧붙이기엔 충분히 들었을 거라 생각하고 덧붙이지 않겠어.
Level 300?
어디야?
It goes that high? I thought it stopped somewhere at 100. Oh my god, we're never reaching that.
어이, 여기는 도시의 어느 구역이지? 이 추위를 봐서는 북부로라도 온 건가? 아니면
We will have no heroic sacrifices on this day, okay? Do not pull a Ryuji from Persona.
이곳은 도시가 아닙니다.
Yeah, we're in the North Pole. Get it straight, Otis.
아니, 그게 무슨 말이야?
단어 그대로 해석하시면 됩니다. 저기 널브러져 있는 노움이라는 지성체들은 외곽에 사는 생명체. 흔히 외곽의 괴물이라고 불리는 존재입니다.
Lucky that is insane.
아우, 호수에서 그렇게 질리도록 싸워놓고 또 괴물이야?
All this for the fabled Walpurgisnacht that definitely doesn't exist. They weren't exactly like the whales, though. We could communicate with the gnomes. They were just like people, except smaller.
외곽의 다른 지역과 존재들이라니. 상황만 여유로웠다면 마음 놓고 탐구했겠네요. 그런데 이곳은 전반적으로 노움의 키에 맞춰서 설계된 구조물인 듯하군요.
Opinions on rats? Like Limbus company rats, or just like rats in general? Rats are cute. They're part of the rodent family. As long as they're clean. And you're not infected with rabies and whatnot. Then, yeah, Ratatouille, exactly. Yeah, I really like Ratatouille. That's a good movie. It was, the food is prepared by rats. I would eat that food. I would eat that food, knowing it was prepared by rats. I have been told that the dish for Ratatouille is actually not called Ratatouille. It is a form of Ratatouille, but it's not called Ratatouille. So the main dish of the movie is a lie. Suck on that. Anyway, I used to have a guinea pig. And I loved it. It was so cute. Had a really big butt. and really fluffy hair. So I would totally get a rat.
여기가 외곽이라면 왔던 길로 돌아갈 수 있는 거겠죠?
If it's rats in general, I think we know one. We do. Tell me. I do want to spoil myself. In the off chance that it is Hung Lu's brother, I want to get spoiled. And even then, like, even if it's somebody that I don't know, I'm gonna be like, okay, who's this guy? Or gal. So I doubt it'll really be a spoiler if I have no context. Plus, I'm not gonna get to, you know, Kanto 8 for a hot minute. By the time I get there, I probably won't even remember the person I saw. Unless it is Hung Lu's brother. Then I will remember. Have you seen a rat's eye when they get excited? No, that sounds adorable though. I want to see like buggy-eyed rats. That sounds adorable.
저희가 들어온 문이 닫히지만 않는다면요.
Oh god, not politics, Mr. Depression. My opinion is that I have no opinion. Beep boop pop beep boop pop beep boop boop. I am a simple jellyfish with 1 IQ.
아직은 열려 있는 것 같다.
만약에 다치면요?
뜻밖의 여정이 시작되겠죠. 외곽에서 도시까지 직접 돌아가야 할 테니 기나긴 여정이 되겠죠.
Isn't that a bit dangerous? Well, it's a little bit dangerous, my friend. We'll need a mindset change for this. You cannot get away with playing safe for this.
여기서
Oh, yeah, they're
무슨
back.
소리가 자꾸 나옴? 얼레?
여기 노다지가 걸어다니고 있음.
Be dangerous.
보고 챙겨서 튀어라.
단테, 이쪽 뒤로 오시게.
The door slammed open and gnomes began flooding into the room. We prepared ourselves for battle. I know, that's such a good song, Red.
점 찍었네.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
숨통 끊기.
I like having both of the Mal members, even if I don't technically have Lost. It's like seeing them both on one team together. They look cute. Look at these two sporting their giant hats.
일당과 만 손끝이라도 대려는 자가 있다니.
What took you so long, Red? Who else is currently going through it? I'm pretty sure Fire Master is also reacting to Epic for the first time. Well, it's good. Everybody needs to get caught up with Epic the Musical. It has amazing music.
아직 죽지 마라.
And now, when you're finally caught up, you guys can be ready for when he finishes the Iliad.
불청객은 찌그러져 있도록.
And I have a little gamer theory that the Iliad is gonna have songs made that he wrote together with Lin-Manuel. That is my theory, because they took pictures together.
뒷박질 춤. 소개받지 않은 것들을.
And then immediately after he posted about the Iliad, I think he worked with Lin on some of the music in Iliad. And I can't wait. Oh my god, can you imagine? Can you imagine Jorge and Yisung? How you doing?
일당과 만
Jorge and Lin-Manuel? The music will be peak. Oh my god. I hope they win every single award.
숨통 끊기.
That is some silly, goofy ass music. Lucky, you're so excited about Yisung.
있긴 하지만 역시 사람은 아니네요. 노음이라는 건 희한한 말투를 쓰는 것 빼곤 이 정도로 말이 통하는 괴물. 아니, 괴물이라고 말하는 게 맞을까요?
Rodya, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you, thank you. I am so honored to be followed by such a goddess. Thank you for tuning in. I need to move my alerts. They need to be like a little bit farther down. I thought I hit my goal, but I guess not. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for 360, guys. Hang on. I'm moving something. Move that down like a itty bitty bit. Itty bitty. Itty bitty titty. Okay. Okay. Yisung, why you so ideal?
정의하기 나름입니다. 누군가는 괴물이라고
I appreciate your analysis, but we should probably get going. We still don't know where Heathcliff and Don Quixote are. Oh, they took them? I thought they were knocked out in the back. And they got knocked out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, please don't tell me that stream crashed again. Guys, blink if you're still there. Blink if you're still alive. What is up with this? 2 times in a row? Guys, are we disconnected? Wisdom, how you doing? Okay, well, people are still talking, so I guess we're not disconnected. Good to hear. All right. Okay, I think it's okay. Yeah, it dropped a lot of frames for a second there. All right, stay alive, guys. Stay alive, stream. I beg you. Not on computing night. Not a second time. Not a second time for Christmas. Your Waddleness! Hello! Nice to see you again. I still love your name. Okay, alright. Stop talking about chicken butts, YouTube. YouTube chat. What is happening over there? Anyway, we're gonna get back to it. I'm sorry, Fox. It looks like everything is back to normal. I hope it stays that way. Chicken butt. Are you happy?
외곽은 평소 우리의 작전을 진행하는 곳보다 위험도가 높다. 관리자의 신변을 보호하기 위해서는 좀 더 체계적인 계획을.
Boom.
뭐 제일 쉬운 방법은 그 둘을 버리고 가는 거긴 하지만 그게 최선은 아니니까요.
Did you just kick that door open? Why are you so cool now, Ishmael? Like, you were already pretty cool, but now you're even cooler. I don't know what to do with myself. Ishmael kicked open the door the gnomes rushed in from, and I fainted in the background. I'm like, ah. Wait, no, hang on. I was like this. I was like this. Ah. So cool. That was me. Guys, is it gay to like the movie Top Gun? When you have amnesia and forgot your entire life, you need someone like Otis gassing you up so you don't feel like the stupidest idiot ever after asking why the sky is green. Okay, but like there's a limit, Kaka. Kaka cock. I love your name. There is a limit to the glazing, and she has reached that threshold a long, long time ago.
가요. 관리자님도 지키고 그 둘도 구하면 되잖아요.
Oh no, Wisdom. I hope it comes back soon. At least I'm not the only one with technical difficulties. Yeah, Ishmael. Ishmael is so cool.
오늘 부끄럽지 않았습니다. 의를 바로 세우는 데 일조하였으니 내일은 더 떳떳이 살아갈 수 있겠군요.
All that time leveling these suckers up and then they're not even gonna be in the battle that much because they're knocked out. Like, thanks for your contribution, Heathcliff, Dawn.
불로 정화하고 깨끗한 세계를 세우라. 불길 속으로.
Are we killing Santa? I have no idea. I don't even know if Santa's a thing. That would make sense though, right? The final boss being Santa.
숨통 끊기.
It makes me think of that old Christmas special from Billy and Mandy on Cartoon Network, where Santa became a vampire and he was a bad guy. And they had to stop Santa to save Christmas, but then they found out that it wasn't even like Santa who was the big bad. It was actually Mrs. Claus. And also I think that Santa was voiced by Gilbert Godfrey. The details are hazy.
점 찍었네.
초대받지 않고 모조리 치워버려.
아직 죽지 마라.
You don't remember that episode? It was a Christmas special.
이제 깨우치시길.
It's probably closer to like an hour.
거쳐.
You finally got to Kanto 6. Congratulations, your waddleness. I've heard good things. But then again, I've been hearing that everything is good after like a certain point.
불길 속으로.
It sounds more like a fever dream. It happened. It was real. Gilbert Godfrey voiced in it. I remember that.
완성되었나?
아직 죽지 마라.
There's another Intervallo?
이제 깨우치시길.
There's a mini and an Intervallo after this? That's insane!
오늘 부끄럽지 않았습니다. 의를 바로 세우는 데 일조하였으니 내일은 더 떳떳이 살아갈 수 있겠군요.
Yeah, I guess we don't know what's after this. I thought it just said directly Kanto 6. Oh my goodness. Well, let's see how long this takes us.
이거 참 설레는구려.
Today is technically reserved for community night, but there have been occasions where I said it was community night and then we just ended up playing the game. Literally last week that happened, but it was with Honkai Star Rail.
이딴 건 많이. 손끝이라도 대려는 자가 있다니.
그 오늘을 떼어내주지.
YouTube chat, are you okay? I feel like you guys exist on another plane.
합격장.
Like, what do we say to you guys? What's happening?
훌륭하군요. 불가 위야. 나간지 하이.
거쳐. 죽어라.
Yeah, YouTube chat is a different breed.
이제 깨우치시길.
It's a completely different atmosphere than on Twitch.
좋아. 불길 속으로.
Oh, look, there's a chunky gnome in the back. He's so chunky.
이제 깨우치시길.
Hang on, I gotta get my charger.
이제 깨우치시길.
다 죽어라.
Hello. Thank you.
불가 위야. 막아내지 못하는 하군요. 이제 깨우치시길. 오늘 부끄럽지 않았습니다. 의를 바로
What's that
세우는 데
one
일조하였으니
wrestling clip,
내일은
Kaka?
더 떳떳이 살아갈 수
It's like,
있겠군요.
you hate horses, you hate roosters, you hate cock. I love cock. I love that video.
다음 5창까지는 돌아오겠습니다.
Oh,
나와서
Rooster Teeth.
보니까.
Rooster Teeth is coming back.
뭔가
공장 가꾸려
Alright, guys.
선물을 만드는 것인가?
Didn't even realize that I was reading again. That's funny art, but also I completely understand. Mr. Depression, no. Mr. Depression, no. You stop that. You stop that right now. You do not talk about the rabbit like that. What? What even? You stop that. Stop that. Oh my goodness, Mr. Depression. I don't even know what to say to you.
아,
I'm just gonna keep going.
이런 식으로 선물 자체를 만들어내는 공장도 있었나 보군요.
I gave up on RVB after the time travel stuff. I have no idea where I left off in Red versus Blue. Where was I? I don't know. I don't remember. It was when like that one guy got introduced as like the real main character. I think he had like blue. I think he would have been on Team Blue. It was a lot of I was already a lot of seasons in. I think I stopped at like around season 5. It was when they were making the animation themselves, like the animation got really good. What's his name? Like the main character, Church? The light blue guy? It was like after he had come back from the dead, like for the 5th time. It has been so long since I saw that show. They did have a great theme song though. You watched all of it, Red? Did you ever watch Camp Camp? I liked Camp Camp. Roses are red and violets are blue. One day we'll cruise down the gold travel's view.
크리스마스 장식도 한가득이네요.
They acknowledge it's Christmas.
아직 크리스마스 때까지는 시간이 좀 남았는데.
Yeah, I remember Church dying so many times in the show. That's all I could remember, honestly. Sinclair looked to the ground with a somber expression. And I'm like, it's okay, Sinclair. We'll get you to see Santa. You can sit on his lap. There's still some time until Christmas. You're right. Like a whole 5 months. I didn't need to ask to know how he was feeling. He
괴물끼리
really wanted to see
크리스마스
Santa.
선물이라도 나누는 걸까요?
그렇게 친절해 보이지는 않았는데 말이지.
도시 어딘가의 날개에서 외곽에 있는 공장에 하청을 맡겼을 가능성도 있다.
They're hospitable to their own kind, and then they kill everybody who's not. Nepotism. I wanted to say no chance, but the city and the wings that we've experienced so far were eccentric, to say the least. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, there was a non-zero chance of that being the case. We have a little conversation, and then we gotta fight again. Look at these guys, they're so ignore these ones. What that mouth do? What that mouth do, Cherry Gnome? Why you look like that? But the shadowy gnomes are cute, and the leafy gnomes. I like this one is my favorite. I love its little bow tie. How cute. And then you got the cherry gnome. It's like, what am I supposed to do with this? Hi, Killer. Thank you for checking into the reef. It has more health than... Oh, wait, but Shadowy has the most health. Worm mouth. It's like the Star Wars sand pit monster thing.
불가 위야 막아내지는 다리.
Campus was funny. I always have to remind myself that like Michael is like actually a genuine voice actor. He even voiced in an anime. He was what's his face from Fairy Tale. Sting. And then he got drunk this one time at a convention and he started ranting about how Natsu beat Sting. And it is like one of the best things ever. We have to watch that clip today. We have to watch it together. It is amazing. How did Natsu beat Sting? It's bullshit! Sting should have won! Anyway, I don't remember a lot about Red versus Blue. So, I can't quote anything. I didn't watch that one as much as I watched Ruby.
불길 속으로.
이제 깨우치시길.
그 온다 죽어라.
When you want to keep Bongi plush, but life gives you cherry gnome. How cute are the Bongies? Why do you guys like the Bongies so much? They are so unsettling. I'll take a cherry gnome before a Bongi any day. All I want to do with the Bongies is eat them.
불길 속으로.
Oh, it's thick boys. Is Ruby Volume 10 really in the works? I thought they like had to postpone everything. Oh, Nomad of Nowhere? Oh, that one was so cute. The Nomad was so cute. Did he have a name? Was it just Nomad? Was it literally just Nomad of Nowhere? I remember only watching like... Did they finish the season? But yeah, the guy was so cute. Oh my god, he was adorable. I think I watched all of the shows that Rooster Teeth made. I even watched the movie, the live action movie that they did. I only watched the first one. I think they made a second one. I didn't watch the second one. First one was very silly. After spending some time battling gnomes and trashing the gift factory, we soon realized that the gifts the conveyor belts were moving weren't your average gifts.
저건 발인가? 발이 그려져 있는 표지판은 왜 저기에 붙어 있는 거야?
Is that a sign with the drawing of a foot? Where do you see that?
이쪽은
It's a big foot.
눈알이 그려져 있어.
이 선물들의 성분은 통상적인 그 물체를 구성하는 재료들이 아닌 것으로 추측됩니다.
Oh, really, Foss? Did you guess that? Did you interpret that? You're so genius.
형태는 곰인형, 크레파스, 장난감 기차 따위지만
I'm not gonna eat raw chicken unless I go to Japan. Or Korea, where their chickens are safe. The chickens do have to be dead first. I'm not gonna eat a live chicken.
단백질과 인의 함유율이 유독 높습니다. 꼬마 전구나 장식 소품들은 그렇지 않은 걸 보아 이건 도시의 쓰레기들을 주워 걸어둔 것 같네요.
They recently announced that Volume 10 is in very early stages of production. Okay, so yeah, they did just take a huge hiatus break. When did Volume 9 air? Hang on, let me look it up. It's been a couple years. It feels like at least 3. 2023. That was 2 years ago. I don't know what they can do. Like, I am not happy with where Ruby is. They take one step forward where I'm like, oh, this is a really good idea, and then they take 5 steps back, and I'm like, wait, but I hate this. So I don't know what they can do to like redeem it in my eyes. Even with the anime adaptation, which I didn't finish it, by the way. I do want to finish the anime because it looks good. But even with the anime adaptation, like they had that first episode, those first couple episodes where they got through like the original volume of the first season. And then there were like, what season is Ruby on? They finished volume 9 in 2023. And now they apparently they just started working on volume 10. But yeah, then the anime went a completely different direction. They're like, nah, I'm not touching that story with a 10-foot pole. It sucks. They're like, we'll show them what we have to show them, and then we're gonna make our own story. We're gonna get out of here with that. That is so funny to me.
뻔하지. 4선.
9, I stopped at like 6. It's probably better this way, honestly. If I had to recommend anything, I would watch volume 7. I actually like that one the best out of like the last 5 volumes. I think volume 7 was really good until the very end. Then it kind of drops off very hard. But for the majority of it, it was really good. It's obvious, GMFH.
사람으로 만든 선물.
Oh, come on. How often does she say GMFH that he knows this one? Is this a regular
뭐든지
occurrence?
사람을 갖고 해결하는 건 외곽이나 도시나 똑같네.
중요한 건 누구를 위한 선물인가겠지만요.
To everybody who dropped Ruby super early on, I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. I'm in a love-hate relationship with it. I can't leave it. I always have to continue watching it. Red Star. I remember, like, we were in the middle of a Dark Souls stream, and I sat down for like 30 minutes ranting about Ruby, so I can't do it again here. But I already made my stance on the Bumblebee ship very clear. I think it's horrible. I think it was so dumb because they were definitely setting up Black Sun. They were definitely setting up Blake and Sun to be together since the very first volume. And then they just threw it all away for the fans because they wanted Bumblebee. And I hate the port. The day they listen to the fans and they cave and they do stuff like that, that is the day that you kill a good show.
누가 이런 걸
Adam was wrong. Oh my god, please guys, please. I can't do another rant today. I can't. We just did Gem and the Holograms. But yes, I am still so pissed the way Adam just got defeated so easily after they hyped him up since volume 2 about how cool he was. They even had like a little intro trailer thing for him in volume 6, I believe. They had been hyping him up for 6 seasons and then he got defeated by the power of love. Are you kidding me? I hate it. I hate it so much. Oh my god. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. Adam deserved better. He's a horrible person, but he deserved a cooler end. Anyway, I'm so sorry, guys. Ruby brings out another side of me. And you're free to enjoy what you like, Red, and I'm not judging you. I'm judging the show producers, but not you. Everybody's free to have their own taste.
모르지. 부자 놈들은 은근히 이런 변태 같은 취향을 가진 놈들이 있기 마련이거든.
그런데 말이죠.
Hang on, I need to read what they were talking about. There was so much wasted potential for Adam. He was such a cool villain. He didn't need to be redeemed or anything. He could have just stayed evil. But he was so cool and he deserved a better send-out than what he got. Yeah, who are they sending these gifts to? So they're sending it to me specifically.
사람으로 선물을 만드는 거라면 히스클리프 씨와 돈키호테 씨도 선물이 되는 건가요?
I do recall them saying something about locally produced materials. Gasp.
한시가 급하겠구려.
선물이 미리 되지 않았다는 가정에서 그들이 있을 확률이 제일 높은 곳을 알 수 있다.
Isun must be so happy to be here right now. He doesn't look sick at all. He was probably the first one to volunteer, like, oh, I'll get them back. I'll get the manager back. Don't worry. After a long silence, Mr. Salt spoke up. He pointed in a direction.
저곳에 선물 제작소라는 간판이 붙어 있다.
I might just change Limbus to just chatting just so we can rant again about Ruby and my disdain for it. The show that I hate but I can't stop watching. It's like The Walking Dead, except I actually did stop watching that one. I am so sad about The Walking Dead. That was my family show. My family and I watched that every Sunday. We were together every Sunday. We would tune in. We would we would go into the living room, and we would all sit on these really nice leather couches that we had. We would all sit together, and we would watch the next episode of The Walking Dead, and it would be like, previously on AMC's The Walking Dead. Just get it out of your system. I am tempted. I mean, it is community night. I can technically do whatever I want. I can just feel it. I can feel this being a long stream.
오늘 부끄럽지 않았습니다.
Blake's mom is hotter. Valid.
내일은
The Walking Dead is over, but I think that there's a side show that is airing currently. It took forever for The Walking Dead to finish. Oh my god. I had stopped a very long time ago. I had stopped when a certain beloved character of mine passed away. And I'm like, then there's no point. There's no point in me being here. If he's gone, then I don't want to be here anymore. Get me out. So I had left around that time. And then my grandmother is the only one who ended up continuing the series. Everybody else just like gradually petered off when their favorite character died. We were just like so over it. But she's the only one. She loved The Walking Dead. So she watched it to the very end, and she was giving me updates the entire time. So that is how I know it finished.
뒷박질 시간.
I dropped The Walking Dead after season 8. I have no idea when I dropped it. Like, I know when I dropped it. I know exactly in the story when I dropped it. It was around when they introduced Negan. So if you know the antagonist Negan, the evil bad guy, you know why I dropped The Walking Dead. Because I feel like a large portion of the fandom dropped The Walking Dead when Negan was introduced, specifically because of what he did. He's like, manager gnome, manager gnome, manager gnome. Hey, there can only be one manager in this town. Kill kill him. He cannot be allowed to exist in this world. These leafy ones are so cute though. And then the cherry gnome is just like nightmare fuel. Why did they design it like that? I wish these guys had logs. I want to know what their deal is. I want to know if they're cannibals.
정리하겠습니다.
When was peak Walking Dead? What was the peak for you guys? It's been so long since I sat down. A lot of people don't like the farm arc, but I do. I enjoyed the farm. I really liked Herschel as a character, so I was all about the farm arc. I guess just the prison. That was like peak. That was peak The Walking Dead. After they got to Alexandria, that's when I was like, about it. I don't know if they stayed in Alexandria. Probably not. I know they ended up building like a civilization away from Alexandria. Yeah, the zombies stopped being a problem very quickly on in the series. It's really just the people that you have to look out for, which I feel like is probably true about a real zombie apocalypse. I don't know. If it's like The Walking Dead apocalypse, not like World War Z or 28 Days Later, if it's not those kind of zombies, then I feel like we could handle them. I feel like we could handle regular Walking Dead zombies. You can get rid of them pretty early on. Half the TV fandom dropped after that? Yeah. Yeah, I would say so. The zombies weren't that much of a threat. I think that Korean zombies are a lot scarier. Korea makes good zombie stuff. They picked up where we left off. Good for them. Like Train to Busan, that's a good one. That's a classic. And what was that show that just came out not too long ago? All of Us Are Dead. That was good. I like the zombies that they introduce in those kind of shows. It's very unique. Very good spin. Oh no, I'm out of energy. Is it 20? It's 20. Okay. We have 5 minutes to wait for this energy to recharge. Until then, we talk about stuff. One of the Dead. I'll take a gnome plushie. These gnomes are actually very cute. Ignoring the cherry one. I love zombie stuff. It is one of my favorite mediums. Which is why Resident Evil is one of my favorite franchises. Whether it's the games or the movies, I watch them both. The movies are kind of ridiculous, though. They follow a very... to anybody who's seen the Resident Evil movies, do you not see that they, like, recycle the plot every single time? After the first one, I feel like I saw the same plot in a different location every single time. The chick, the lady, what's her name? I can't remember. The main character girl, she goes to this new area for, I don't know, another mission, or she died or something, and something happened where she's in this new, like, town/city. She meets this group of survivors who are really cool. They introduce themselves to us, and then she meets this one guy who ends up being the love interest for the movie. And then at the very end, like, all of the zombies come to the area that they're trying to protect, they're trying to guard, and they end up taking out the huge wave of zombies, but everybody dies in the process, including the guy she falls in love with for that movie. And then she's the only one who survives, and they go out, all of them go out in a blaze of glory except for her, and then she moves on to the next city to repeat the process in the next movie. Can anybody confirm that for me? Because I'm pretty sure that's what happens. I also think Leon was in one of the movies. Leon and Ada. And Leon was like a simp for Ada. I mean, he's always a simp for Ada. Always. That doesn't change. But he was like a super simp in the movie. I remember there's this one scene where he puts his hand on Ada's thigh and she just pushes it back. And he looked like a kicked puppy. It was so funny. Train to Busan zombies are terrifying. They really are. They run so fast and they're so strong. And they didn't have any weapons. They had like a baseball bat. That was like their best weapon. They didn't have any guns or anything. I think more movies should try and incorporate that. That's what made All of Us Are Dead good too, because they were just high schoolers. They didn't have guns or anything. They had like a knife maybe. They had to use their wits to survive against all of these zombies. They couldn't just bang, bang, bang with pistols and stuff. Very inventive. Oh, I haven't watched the Last of Us show. Is it good? I heard the first season was good, but that the second one dropped off. Last of Us zombies are worse. I did forget about Last of Us zombies. Last of Us, yeah, that would be bad too. I don't know if humanity would survive Last of Us zombies with the spores and everything. But I don't know, like Joel survived like 30 years or something. So clearly there's a way. Floating zombies are technically infected rather than undead. They're all under the zombie umbrella. Umbrella, do, Resident Evil. It all comes together. Yeah, I don't know what it is about like US-based movies where they're like, the military is the first thing that would get overrun, and it's like, no. No, the military would not be the first thing that goes down in a zombie apocalypse. Are you kidding me? That's so dumb. Oh, hi, Kaizo-chan. Sorry, we're talking about zombies and stuff. Good luck. Limbus Company is a really fun game. I hope you have a fun time with it. The story is great. The first dungeon is very, very short compared to the rest. So is the Kanto, but it only gets better. It only ever improves. The director of the Resident Evil movies just kept doing them so he could keep showcasing his wife. Is his wife the main character? Which, I mean, I guess. Just a little bit of revenge, like, here, I'll give you a love interest, but I'm gonna kill them at the end of the movie, so just be ready. Be ready for that. Alice is the MC of the RE movies. Her name was Alice? It has been a while since I watched them. Imagine an RE movie, but it follows Hunk instead. Who's Hunk? Return of the Living Dead? Our zombies are pretty bad. True. Second season closely followed the part 2 game. Oh, if that's why they didn't like it because it was based on the second Last of Us game, then no wonder. I don't think they were ever gonna win any fans with that. People hated Last of Us 2. Honestly, they should have stretched out. So I guess they recapped everything that happened in The Last of Us, the first game, in Season 1. And then what, they did the same for Season 2? They should have just stretched it out, honestly. Gregor needs more love in this game? Gregor needs all of the love in this game. Are you kidding me? I am loving him as much as I can. He's got enough love. He gets it from me. Don't worry. I am loving him plenty. Limbus is a really fun game. Ignore what's happening right now with the gnomes. The gnomes are cute. We need plushies of the gnomes. Okay, look at that. 5 minutes pass. We got our energy back. We can continue. I like this pose he does with his hand on his chest. He looks so flamboyant. Look at me, look at me. I am a painter. I paint things. Waluigi night. I love that. Can we call Walpurgis Nacht Waluigi night instead? It's easier than saying Walpurgis Nacht. Stream is dying again.